Hello world, I'm Carp. Welcome back to Cultist Simulator Apostle Obsonate, where we are playing the Grail new game plus and trying to get our delight Mr. Carp to the bitulation. At this moment we are painting, because we try to keep our notoriety away from the watchers here, or not watchers, hunters. Yeah, it's called a hunter in this game. We are reading a book, we are entering the stag door, we are getting a new patron, which is actually nothing. This gives us nothing. And we're selling something of minimal value. Our enemy is preparing an action. We have a spy over there. We are seeing some things. Right, we are seeing some things, which means that dreaming about the stag door is really dangerous at this point. What we really need to get is some dread. Surefire ways to get dread is to talk to this guy about winter, but we don't. He's here. We can't do that. And anyways, you really don't want to do that, because that might turn this guy into a rival, and that makes things even harder than they already are. We might have some books that give dread, but I don't really think any of these books are those that give dread. No, probably not. And is this, if I remember correctly, might actually then give us fascination. I'll quickly check my notes. No, it doesn't. I was remembering wrong. Okay. Okay, let's just get going. So, we read Traveling at Night Volume 3. To reach the stag door, I believe that all you really need is to want something enough. But I never wanted anything that much, except of course Baldomira. And I'm very much afraid that the knot in the story is this. What Baldomira wants is a stag door. But here's something I learned in Persia. Perhaps it will teach you what you want. A Smith's secret. So, let's read on what is contained by Silva. It is in Greek. We will translate it. Oh, sickness. Once more. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, to the stag door. And yeah, I do not dare to go to the Painted River right now. But you know what? I'm actually going to the Ascent of Knives. Yeah, because that's told me that if we get this from here, that means that the next thing that's over here, because there was a fascination there right now, is gonna be the Forbidden Epic. So yeah, let's just go dream there. That's actually a good idea. I can just dream there and see. Like, if we miss one Forbidden Epic, that's fine. It's not a big deal. Okay, sell the book there. That's good. Let's just do this until we find all of these places, because yeah, I really would like to get rid of some notoriety before we get any new notoriety on the table. Okay, more painting done, and yeah, we'll wait for that 7.5 seconds there, and then start painting again with the notoriety, and with the mystique, we'll paint another addition lesson learn. Grab a hold of the notoriety. That notoriety is gonna go away. Good. So now we only have 3 notorieties to worry about. Oh yeah, this gives us nothing because this was trying to give us a patron, and we already have all the patrons. Because Sulokana just left when Marinette came to our life. So back to the streets, I believe. Yep. Okay, translate on what is contained by Silva, which is a dire bestiary of the horrors to be found in mirrors. This is a recent edition of the 3rd century text by Pomander, and it's gonna have the same text here. Always bothers me. Okay, there's our affliction. So yeah, next time we're gonna dream about the affliction, and then we're gonna dream about the bloods. Yeah. Okay, stag door, and there should be Forbidden Epic here. Yes, nice. Okay, let's dream this affliction away. Oh, you're giving us a report. Good. So what's he doing? An assault. Let's send Elrich there to try and defend us. Okay, 1 notoriety went away. Nice. Okay, and then we'll wait a couple of seconds here. Then start painting. Use the notorieties with the more time. this and this, and then the mistakes with the least time. That and that. And paint, I don't know, let's paint these rousing ears. And grab a hold of the notoriety. Keep red pomanders on what is contained by Silva. The virgins slash maidens of the mirror favor orchids. The behindlings favor the rhododendron. Cut flowers of either nature should not be placed before polished bronze. An appendix contains a rite which might be used to summon some of these entities, although the details of its use are not made clear. We got the rite of the Watchman's Sorrow, and we got a Mensis Glimpse. A snatch of poetry, a single memory of a certain house that all of us visit at least twice in our lives. For one's first visits to Mensis, this lore is almost essential. No, that only that gets us to the second door in the Mensis already, so not really essential for the first visit. And let's read the Concursum Diaries. Oh, it is in Phrygian, we cannot read it. Well, let's read the Histories, book 1 then. It is in Latin, so we need to translate it. Okay, health back together, forlorn blood we can get rid of with the delightful blood or turn it into the savorous blood. What you doing? Petty but successful theft. Ah, that's only gonna take 1 bunch away from this, that's fine. Oh, the Heap Stanton. The Heap is weird, because you can find it apparently from any level lore. Let's take another Forgotten Chronicle then. Oh right, this gives fascination! We have this thing going on here. You know what? I'm gonna grab a hold of the fascination right now. Oh man, this might be... Oh... Things might go pretty badly here right now. Ah, no they won't, no they won't, no they won't. Okay, I was worried because I can't grab hold of both fascination and the notoriety at the same time. But I can paint all of these notorieties at this moment so that I can keep holding on to the fascination. Paint that mystique over there. We'll use the routing air. Sure, let's paint that all the time. I'm not sure if you're getting any money from this painting right now, but I don't really care about that at this moment. And then we'll head to the stag door and grab hold of this fascination. Who did we find? Hanger on. Let's go talk on the streets. Oh, no, no, no. You know what? We can get rid of the fascination by taking someone into cult. Let's take Edith in the cult. I like having some knock people around. Use those strappings and the red secret as the ceremony. Enid speaks softly, and sometimes her gaze isn't focused on anything visible. It may be that you've dreamt the same dreams. Okay, translate the Horrid to book 1. Let's then read it. An occasionally coherent catalog of the secret gods. This is an English translation of a volume dealing with the powers of the wood. This volume deals mostly with the hours of the wood, the moth, the black flax, the ring yew, among others. I really started wondering, like, there are clearly like several hours, and this is moth is one of the hours, right? Then we have the moth here as an influence. So why aren't there as many lores as there are hours? Like, I understand, like, from a gameplay perspective, why? Because you don't really want to have 24 different kind of lores on the table or doing pretty much the same thing. But wow, that would be an interesting, like, this game can be modded, right? So it'd be kind of interesting to mod to all the hours to have their own lore. That'll probably take quite a lot of time to do, though. Okay, Enid is now a believer. Enid speaks softly, and sometimes her gaze doesn't focus on anything visible. She sees things that others don't. But we won't take her as a disciple just yet, because, yeah, I just want to do that when we have influences we want to get rid of. Instead, let's just go talk on the streets. And hey, this should go away because this has grabbed a fleeting reminiscence from the bleak thoughts thing that was here a little while ago. Okay, found form and house. Let's explore more Forgotten Chronicles. This guy comes back home. We'll send him out here again. Man, we get a lot of use from this guy by just spending 1 funds on him. Okay, notoriety is back here. We'll wait a little while once more. Okay, oh, Forgotten Chronicle. Yeah, sure, we'll take that. Luckily, this game automatically pauses nowadays when it does this, because otherwise one of our notarized would have gone there for sure. Okay, let's paint the notarized that have more time. Let's paint the mystics that have the least time. Let's dream about the stack door, and let's grab hold of the notoriety. Okay, read the Histories Volume 1. The glory is a question, and the moth always answers yes. The Black Flag's answer is no, and that is always its answer. So we got a barber's warning. That's fine. I wonder where we could find Locksmith's Dream Volume 3. Like, I could just check my notes, but it's probably one of the first level places. I don't think we need to get anything actual from them, so we probably don't need to do that. So let's just read the Viennese Conundra here. Nico Vendriel describes odd events in Vienna: the disappearance of children, epidemics of parasite activity, animal mutilations, nightmares of worms, the activities of a charitable organization, the Newly Gayans, that funds the burial of the poor. She proposes peculiar connections between these activities. When the individual K attends the meetings, black dogs are sacrificed and quartered. When the individual M is in attendance, black mares are found with their throats slashed. I propose that these sacrifices are not necessary, but that our Ligaean friends may consider them fitting. Here with the diagrams of the mutilations. Oh, exotic cravings. Well, hey, that's nice. Because then we can actually take Enid into the cult with the help of the blood. Or get rid of the blood with the help of taking Enid into the cult. Probably be a more better way of saying what we're gonna do here. Oh right, but it still takes some minutes because we're getting a new acquaintance in here. And from here we found Chateau Rameline, which I think is probably the next place we actually want to go to, because we can find the level 10 Lantern Lore book from there, which I think it's written in Fusine, so we can't actually even translate it. Okay, paintings painted. We know what you're doing here. You're doing an intrigue attack, so let's send Rhaenyra there trying to stop you. Oh, we got a fascination here as well. That is unfortunate. But then again, we can dream that away with that fleeting reminiscence. So, wait a couple of seconds. Right. And since we don't know anything what we get from the Painted River, but we don't actually... No, we have extra fascination on the table. Yeah, let's just go to the Ascent of Night. Get a Furious Air. Okay, so next time we can go to the Painted River without any issues. Oh, I was supposed to dream the fascination away. Well, we still have time here, as long as the season of fascination is not coming. It's not. And let's start painting. We'll use these notorieties, use that mystique, use that mystique. Grab a hold of the notoriety. Get rid the Viennese Conundra here. Medusa's riddle, then, I choose to render as what is not seen. There is another riddle, one I have heard renders at what may be lost. I will delineate some historic attempts to answer it. These are in themselves, in some sense, sacrifices. Right, let's read Kittling Ripe and the Moldy Warp's Grave and other stories. Autosave? Yeah, autosave. A lusciously illustrated tome of loosely connected children's stories collected by one N.K. Field. Few of them are remotely suitable for children. The protagonist, a speechless cat thing called Kittling Ripe, performs a series of elaborate rites to rescue members of her extended family, culminating in the resurrection of her other grandmother, Moldy Warp. Okay, find more people from the streets, another hanger on, and now we can take Enid in the cult. No, not Marin, the cult. Enid, delightful blood. Antic elaboration, or I mean she is already in the cult, we can make her a disciple. The unnumbered stones. Okay, so we've found all we need from this level spot. Let's do some forbidden epics next. Hey, painting painted. Let's wait a little while. What was all that went away? Let's hope that it was Mystique. It would be very nice if it was Mystique. Actually, now that we're in this timing, yeah, we can go the Painted River, get a Forbidden Epic. Very nice. Like, every time we dream, it's gonna take 60 seconds, right? And, oh, but this time we're not going to go the Mantis, so we need to be careful. Because I was like, these happen at the same time, so this was pretty good timing for our notorieties here. Paint with that Mystique and that Mystique. Paint Arousing Air. Grab a hold of the notoriety. Did you guys manage to delay him? Yes, you did. Good. Okay, and now we need to send the entry consultant back there as soon as we can. But first, we have Red Kittling Ripe and the Moldy Warp's Grave. When the snake which killed the stag, Kittling snatched one of its eyes. When the dry which killed the sow, Kittling stole a cup of its blood. Then she took them to the place the Moldy Warp lay buried, and she shook out her hand, and and she began to dance. Okay, we're soon out of books to read, which is actually very nice. I like it when I don't have books that I need to read. Okay, let's read the Shavenlock Tantra. It's in Sanskrit, so we need to translate it first. Okay, and send the entry consultant over here. And that notoriety went away. That's always so nice. Enid sees what others do not. It is becoming difficult for her, but it's very useful. Okay, Enid, down here where you belong. And let's see. Edge. Winter. No, Edge. Forge. Moth. My turn. Still a Grail person, a hard person, and a key person. Okay. 3 people we need to find from the streets still. Can we find the Kuznetso in down? I don't think we need to go there at all, but you know, it's always nice to have these places found. Okay, painting painted. Hey, we actually get some money for that this time. Nice. Okay, wait for a couple of seconds. And start painting with only one notoriety and that's Mystique and some passion. Paint the Rousing Airs once more. We'll head to the stack door with our dreams and grab a hold of the notoriety. That Mystique goes away. Wow. Are we actually in a situation where we could paint with all of our things and this would just go away? Oh, because it has the minute time, it never goes away like that. But we can... No, but we can... If we can paint twice with all the things we have, then it will go away. Okay, good. Why don't we just translate the Shavenlock Tantra? Also known as the one who has shaven his hair, this, the story goes, is the lore that even the shape-changing Vanaras rejected. The Tantra speaks glowingly of those who are prepared to abandon their old self to seek a new and higher self. It warns that once a change has truly begun, past the 3rd mark, a return to the old self is dangerous and painful. Is it even possible though? Because I'm thinking that if you get to the 3rd mark in this game, you cannot go back from that in any way. Like, if there is some way to go back to, and you know about it, please do tell me. And we found Grunewald's Permanent Circus. More forbidden epics, please. Oh, is this gonna do a full circle even before our... Okay, at least our paintings aren't done yet. Huh. Okay, we'll wait for those a little bit of while. Paint with this notoriety and with all of the Mystique. And then keep a hold of this notoriety until that cycle is done. Forgotten Chronicle. Sure, we'll take it. And then we'll go back to the stack door. And keep a hold of the notoriety. Okay, read the Shavenlock Tantra. Whisper your secrets into the earth, burn them in fires, scatter them in the sea. Still they will cling to your hair, the Tantra cautions. It provides an occult riddle that it claims is sometimes the answer to the riddle of the Hunter's Gate. Okay, so that's already the third Ecdysis parable we found. Interesting. Let's read the treatise on underplaces next. Herein, the 17th century mystic and antiquarian Claude Hersol describes the bounds or underplaces on the borders of dream. He warns that they shift over time. The walls of the manses, Hersol begins, are the size of starlight. Many of its directions are equally unhelpful, but common relationships do emerge. And remember to grab the notoriety. Oh, what you doing now? Daylight's terror. Working to expose one of our followers. Come on, that's like the third follower you're already trying to expose. Can we do anything about it? I can try to give the public something else to think about. Use Mystique. I don't have Mystique to use there. Well, grab a hold of the notoriety. Oh, some old unhappy part of things. And Sylvia! My favorite person in the game. She has saved me so many times. And shall I go back to the streets? You know what, no, let's not do that right now. Because we want to use the restlessness as trappings soon. So we'll take... I'll take Violet into the cult now. Grab a hold of the notoriety. Oh, there's a Mystique. Where did that Mystique come from? Oh, right, from the fact that we were talking to. And yeah, you are now also exposed. Working with these exposed guys in the future might be really tough then. Cape of Candles. More forbidden epics, please. Let's move you guys, like, here. Okay, yeah, we can't just get rid of the Mystique by painting. There's just no way. Okay, let's wait for 8 seconds once more. Paint this notoriety, and I'm still gonna put as much Mystique as I can in here though. Maybe I shouldn't though, because if I just let them be here, they will lose time as well. Grab hold of the notoriety, go to the stack door, head to the Ascent of Knives. Unfortunate, but yeah, sure, we could have gotten that forbidden epic, but now we know that there's a... do we? Actually, we don't. Yeah, but we don't dare to go there next time, either. Better to play it safe, but we don't even have any fascination on the table. I'm so scared of the fascination right now. Just because there was this one time when we had too much fascination on the table, so I'm just too scared. Shouldn't really be that scared. And... more reason over here. Okay, there's the restlessness, there's Violet as a believer, so we will take her into the cult. We'll use the restlessness as trappings to get rid of it. Use the Anthic elaboration. Okay, read Hersol's treatise on underplaces. A picaresque account of a journey through nightmare, interspersed with what might be partial rites. On the 18th ascent is the bat, on the 36th ascent at the blossom. And well, then we're gonna read the Locksmith's Dream Stolen Reflections, even though I wanted to read these in order. But we'll skip the third volume here then. The fourth volume of Tirsa Galamir's expansive work, no longer a discussion of the dreams of artisans, but a valuable survey of other works. The tone is calmer than that of Trespasses, but occasionally fearful, even paranoid. This volume was published in 1926, but almost immediately recalled and pulped by the publisher, at the request of the author, or possibly the authorities, depending which story you believe. A few copies survive. Janus is the gatekeeper, the twin god, the god that wounds, the presager of changes, the sun, the moon. So we identify him with the Watchman, the twins, with the Mother, with the Forge, with the Meniscate and the Madrigad. He cannot be all these, can he? The Flamins knew the church, knew the dry land, knew Elagabalus. Is he then Synthesis, or is he something else? In Galicia they called him Lanus Lamius, but the Obliviates are notorious for their slanders. Okay, this guy comes back once more, and we'll send him there once more, because that's just what he's doing here. He's spying. Man, he's been spying on that long for a long time. And here we found Tower Rivek. So we'll do one more Forbidden Epic, which should give us the redoable place. Painting done. We'll wait for a little while once more, and then we'll paint with this notoriety and with all of this mystique. Paint the Furious Air, sure, grab a hold of this notoriety. Got the Painted River, yeah, because we knew... No, we didn't know. There could have been a fascination here. Why did I go here? It's dangerous. Well, I mean, come on, because just a little while ago I said that it's really not that dangerous because we do not have... Oh, we did have the trembles in the air right now. Well, good thing that we didn't find that fascination there. Then again, we could have dreamed it away, so it's fine. Back to the stack door. And hold on the notoriety. And now the notoriety is gone, which is very good. And Violet is a disciple. Violet is always very careful. And more talk on the streets. Yeah, we still need that person, and this person. Okay, read this volume of the Locksmith's Dreams. Ooh, that gives us fascination. It also gives some good stuff, apparently. Well, not that good anymore, but it would have been good earlier. Janus, they say, has, they say, not one face, but two. To which I reply, why only one? Why only two? Her soul and Coasley, according to Thomas Love Denman, once agreed that Janus was all the gods and none. But later, her soul insisted he was all the gods, and Coasley favored simply none. Denman was a sinister dilettante, but this rings true of them both. Okay, so now we only have the Concursum Diaries here to read, which is written in Phrygian, and we can't read that, so that means that we're gonna start exploring our health, studying our health. We're gonna need to dream about this pretty soon as well, but not right now, because, well, we're dreaming about stack door. And our spy knows that this guy's taking respite once more. That guy's sleeping like all the time. Okay, we found Fox Lily Meadows. Right. Oh. Excuse me, my voice seems to be going a little bit here. So maybe we're gonna end this episode pretty soon. Maybe a bit earlier than normal, but... Well, no, not really. We're pretty much at the point where I usually end episodes anyways. So let's just think about something. Okay, we can grab a hold of this notoriety and it will go away. So we don't really need to paint with notoriety anymore. Let's work with our health. Get some more vitality coming. Let's explore... actually, I'll quickly check my plan. Chateau Raveline. What do we need there? We need heart or lantern. Oh, well, lantern will do it. Okay. Lantern, so Cat Caro and Clifton, go there. Send you some money. The favorite stories of the Comte de Raveline claim they descend from the first Sun King. The other stories have them prowling the forest in wolf shape. They are long gone, their rotting chateau remains. Not all its malignities have been uncovered. The remote and rotting chateau of the Comte de Raveline was looted long ago. We have found hints that it was not looted thoroughly enough. There may be a secret room. Equally, there may be a curse. So, we send those guys out there and end this episode here. I'm Carp, this has been Cultist Simulator Apostle Obsonate. Goodbye world, thanks for watching, see you next time.